this little note, I wanted to share with you guys two critical lessons that I wish I had learned a long time ago when it comes to marketing my business. And to be honest, both of these are still very much in progress, and I don't pretend to have it all figured out. The first one is I had no idea how much my nervous system was along for the ride when it comes to marketing my business. It turns out writing content, putting it into the internet void, isn't just about messaging and strategy. It's also about self-regulation, emotional safety, how your body responds to that perceived threat of like putting yourself out there. I didn't have that language back then. And I just knew that marketing made me kind of feel anxious. And it was like really hard to be consistent. Like consistency really felt like this like trap, like, oh, I can't be consistent. Why can't I be motivated to do it? Why can't I just like write a blog post and hit send and all that stuff? And it wasn't until I came across Simone Soul's work, I'll link her Instagram below, that I started connecting these dots. Suddenly it was like, oh yeah, okay, it's not like I just can't do it, or it's a moral failing, or I have a motivation problem. It's really like a nervous system deregulation problem. And that really changed a lot about like how I approach marketing and how I looked at it. Now, at the time, it coincided with the pandemic and like other layers of burnout. I'm still learning how to best practice it, just knowing that it's not like just a motivation problem or a systems problem or whatever. It's actually, a nervous system problem. And it's me learning to better support my nervous system so I can do these things that push myself outside my comfort zone and outside my box. Because marketing isn't just like getting outside your comfort zone. It's about building the capacity to stretch that zone, to intentionally and sustainably learn to kind of keep building out towards like expanding your visibility, expanding how you feel doing certain activities that put you into that more stressed state. So consistency absolutely plays a role with this, but it shouldn't be seen as like a rigid demand. It should be seen as a way to strengthen your like muscle of being visible, of putting yourself out there, of recording videos, of building those skills and building that resilience to keep doing that where you don't feel so activated. The more you practice showing up, the more you can make the scary thing a little less scary by doing it in small, repeatable ways that don't send your nervous system into that fight, flight, or freeze response. The easier you are going to be able to build momentum in how you want to market your business. So it's really about pairing consistency with safety. I like to think about it as like you're pushing your edges without shoving yourself off the cliff. The other realization that I've had, and I kind of wish I had this perspective when I started my business, is unlearning that so much of building a business that's going to fit you and to build a marketing strategy that's going to fit you is really about unlearning. So many of us come into building our business and into the online marketing space with so many rules attached to it and so many rules attached to how we do things in this space. A lot of it comes from, how we were educated, how we moved through the world prior to starting our business, copywriting rules of professionalism. What does it mean to be professional? Not to mention all the marketing and online messaging and gurus who say, if you follow these exact steps, it'll work for you. If you're not following these steps, it's not going to work for you. I cannot tell you how many courses I took when I entered the online marketing space, especially pre-2020, that was the messaging. Like if you follow these steps, it'll work for you. The only reason it's not working for you is because you're not doing the steps. And that was like such a core messaging to so many big names in the online space. Like for me, I really got wrapped up in that. I followed the steps, I bought the courses, I internalized the formulas, and I'm still really unlearning a lot of that. And it takes a lot of effort because I tend to be like, oh no, wait, is that a rule? Should I not break that rule? And I have to consciously tell myself, you know what? Like, who said that rule? Does it even apply now in post 2020? So here's a lot of like what I've had to untangle and unlearn is like, I don't need to sound like an ad agency. I don't need to follow a 12-step email funnel with urgency triggers and false countdown timers. I don't need to treat like every single thing that I do in the online space as like a strategic move and overthink my posts. I just need it to sound like me. I need to feel safe enough to experiment within my business. I need to trust myself to decide what works and what doesn't work for me, what is in alignment with like really how I want to run my business and how I want to treat my audience. And really, I just wish that I realized like it doesn't have to be that complicated. Yes, marketing takes effort. It takes structure that's going to help you experiment and not waste time. But effectiveness and having a successful marketing strategy isn't about like being rigid and following X, Y, and Z steps. It comes from being aligned with how you want to show up and how you can best show up in your space. It's really about finding the rhythm and the ways that you work best. So if you're found yourself stuck in somebody else's strategy box, I totally understand. I just encourage you to keep unlearning, to let go of rules that don't make any sense for you. Keep experimenting, keep building your own blueprints, your own paths, your own ways of doing things, creating your own strategy that's based on your own strengths, your own unique ways of viewing the world, your own unique ways of presenting information is the only strategy that's really going to work in the long term. And it is a journey and it takes a lot of experimentation, but I know you can do it. And if you're interested in unlearning and building strategies and systems for your business that best fit you, join the universe. That is what my membership is all about. It's teaching you to build your business and life around how you operate best.